What is up, mi gente? Welcome to my new place. I can't believe I get to make this video the very first video I record here while I'm in Italy. It's been quite a transition, even if I'm just here for a few months. But I'm so excited to talk about this readathon. It's gonna be so amazing, so incredible. I really hope that if you can, you will join. It's gonna be so fun, so let's get into it. Now, this is just the announcement video, but I just feel so freaking honored and lucky and so excited to be asked to be a part of this. I was asked to co-host by Maggie, who's the creator of this readathon over at Maggie's Books and Stuff. If you have not checked her out, make sure you do. She is so freaking funny, super entertaining, and I really like her channel. I'm really happy we found each other, and thanks again, Maggie, for asking me to be a co-host. If you're like me, this is the first readathon I've ever been a part of, period. I've been on Instagram a while and I've seen them around. I've never done this as a participant, and now I'm a co-host, which is really crazy. When Maggie explained what it is and how it works, it sounded so amazing. I just can't wait to participate, and I also get to connect with a bunch of other readers. The book community is amazing, and I'm really looking forward to connecting with more of you guys, and this is definitely a way we get to do that. This readathon is going to focus on a historical romance with a Bridgerton theme, which is really freaking fun. I didn't realize how much I liked historical romance until I read Divine Rivals and Anatomy, which are definitely some top recs, and this readathon is going to be a perfect time to read them because I highly recommend these two books to all of you. Anyways, let me make something so clear though. You can read any genre during this readathon, okay? It does not have to be strictly historical romance or even romance at all. It can be any genre: horror, thriller, fantasy, sci-fi, contemporary, anything that you like. And I just love that so much because it means you can participate even if historical romance isn't your jam. As a mood reader and primarily a fantasy reader, I am so happy that Maggie is just very open and laid back with this readathon. Any type of reader can join in. I will be recommending some historical romances, of course, but because the focus is historical romance, you will earn more points for your team by reading a historical romance. Okay, so let's get into the details of this amazing readathon. It's going to be team-based. Each team is going to try to get points, so you're collaborating with other readers. You can start signing up today, but we're going to start reading and obtaining points in August. So from August 1st to the 31st, we're going to be working as a team to get points and make sure we win, of course, because we want to win. Each team is represented by a character, and Maggie just thought of every single detail possible in this readathon. It's really amazing. You don't want to miss it. And the goal is to get your character to find her perfect love match by the end of the season. So we're going to follow our character along and see who she ends up with, and of course we want the best bachelor there is. The way you find a love match and the best possible match is by gaining points, and we're going to be able to gain points as a team by reading books, completing weekly challenges like, you know, posting something on your Instagram story, and participating in polls. So it's very accessible. We're not going to ask you to do anything super crazy like make a whole video yourself, and it's a really great way to interact with other readers because we will have various social medias where you can get involved and finally talk to other booktubers that are co-hosting and other readers as well, which is my favorite part about this readathon. Each of these challenges will rack up points like how many books we read or polls we participate in, and by the end of the month, Maggie's going to rank every single team, and depending on how many points you get is who you end up with. And in this case, we have the Duke, the Marquess, the Earl, Viscount, or Baron. And of course, we want like the hot top sugar daddy, so we don't want to end up with the lowest title. The fun thing about participating in all of the different challenges is that the challenges is actually going to change the storyline. So Maggie has storylines set up for every single team, and depending how each team interacts with the polls and challenges determines the course of this character's storyline. We can help determine what our character wears to the ball, or if they get a second dance with their preferred match, and place some marriageable mamas in the way of the other team so that character doesn't even get close to our love interest. Now here is the cutest and most fun part ever. we get to follow our character's journey through Lady Howlup's society paper. So this paper will be released Saturday mornings, and that's where we get to read all the latest gossip, what happened at the ball, what's going on with our characters, who's with who, because Lady Howlup just loves to gossip, and that woman's just gonna pour hot tea like no tomorrow. So it's gonna be so fun to read that. And there are two different storylines. The white paper will be for our hetero storyline, and the pink paper will be for our sapphic storyline. So you can follow whichever you prefer on there and follow our team's character along. Now all the invites, the characters, the balls, the gowns, all of that will also be Bridgerton themed. You do not want to miss this event. We caught a sneak peek of some of the things Maggie has planned, and the detail she put into everything is so amazing. The invites for the balls, the latest gossip she has for us, it's gonna be so cool. None of the co-hosts know every single detail, so it's new to us as well. So I'm really excited about that. I want to make sure our character wins. Now let's get into the teams, and you're free to join any team you wish, including the best team ever, which is of course the one that I'm gonna be co-hosting with another booktuber. So like I mentioned, there are 5 teams total. Bea over at Mama Needs to Read Romance and I are co-leading The Protector, which follows the character Gia Kapoor. Now Gia Kapoor is this badass sword-wielding lady. She is charming, she's courageous, and she learned everything that her brother did. So she knows how to shoot, how to use her sword, how to ride, and how to fence. She's just an overall badass. That's why I freaking loved reading about Gia. I was like, this is the character for me. Who doesn't love a warrior in a book that shouldn't be doing these things but doesn't care and is doing them anyway? So all of these skills come in handy because her brother is actually a huge gambler and gets into a lot of trouble. We'll see what our brother ends up doing, where we have to just save his ass basically. And again, Mama Needs to Read Romance is going to be leading this with me, when we're going to do reading sprints and live streams and all of that good stuff. So make sure you sign up for our team, The Protector. Other booktubers are leading the other teams as well: the Wallflower, the Bluestocking, the Hoyden, and the Seductress. And all of this information will of course be linked down below, so you can see who is leading what and what other teams you have, so that you're free to really look around at each team. I'm making sure I tag every single booktuber down in the description so that you can also take a look at their channels as well. Everyone's so wonderful, and we definitely have a wide variety of romance readers co-hosting this readathon. Now, to sign up, we have everything. We have a Google Drive, a Discord, we have Twitter, and we have Instagram. And again, all of that is going to be linked down below, but this is how you'll be able to access the challenges, the polls, the society paper. Everything's going to be down there, and I highly recommend you really join that Discord, because that's where we're going to be interacting the most, and that's where we'll actually be able to chat. Isn't that cool? So the drive will have all of the information I'm talking about here today, the teams, the booktubers, how it works, and also the reading log, so we can log the books as we're reading. Over on Discord, you get to pick which team you want. Each team has an individual chat within our Discord channel. Maggie also has a merch store, and that's gonna be so exciting. I am definitely planning on ordering from there, but since I'm abroad and it launched after I left here, I might have to wait to get everything until I go back. But you'll definitely see me wearing some Protector gear because I love our team and I love our characters so much. You can definitely catch our co-leader Mama Needs to Read Romance wearing our merch. And just like that, my lighting changes. Whew. Almost there. Lastly, Maggie has way more details and can explain this way better than I can, and I will have her video tagged at the end of this video, so make sure you check her out to get all of the details. So that's it, y'all. You can start signing up today. I purposely left the sign up sheet linked right there. Make sure you join, make sure you pick the Protector. It's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be an awesome way to connect with you all, like I keep mentioning over and over again. I highly recommend you also follow the Romance Readathon Instagram page, and you also follow me over on Instagram, because I constantly update, and I'll continue doing live updates during the Romance Readathon. Sign up today. It starts August 1st and it's August 31st. It's gonna be so much fun. I will see you all in the next video, and if you're able to participate, I can't wait to connect. Bye.